Do a phone gesture.
Who the hell's calling?
What kind of phone do you have, Mom?
I don't know.
What do you have?
I got a banana phone.
Okay.
Hello? Who's calling the prison?
Who the
You
hell
don't
are
know.
you?
Yes,
Another inmate.
So welcome back, everyone. Storm here.
Mom.
Kimmy here.
We're going to be watching more of The Walking Dead today. 306, season 3, episode 6. And Rick got a phone call at the end.
Yeah, maybe there's heavy breathing on the other end. Maybe it's a walker. An intelligent one.
Oh, you never know. Yeah, might be developing some intelligence or still has some or something. I don't know. But I saw a TikTok recently that was really funny where younger generations don't know the old phone gesture.
That's right.
And they do the one like this instead.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, and they get confused at this one. So I think that's funny. I was like, oh God, we're so old now. Hello. But yeah, so we have no idea who that is, who was calling Rick.
Yeah, even if it's a fluke, it's a weird one.
Yeah.
Because like everything's down. Phone lines are down, you know, everything's down. Mm-hmm. No electricity, nothing. So
yeah.
Bizarre.
I don't know.
Even a generator. I mean, it's too weird.
It is really weird.
Unless he's just going completely bonkers and he thinks the phone's ringing.
He misses phone calls.
I
didn't mean to laugh. I was laughing at my joke last time. I'm still laughing at that. The extended warranty.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. Because no matter what, they will find you.
Yeah. So I do want to mention, I think it was off camera after we stopped recording last time, but I was talking about how Daryl put the rose on Carol's grave.
Yes.
And I remember afterwards, Kim she looked at me and she goes, seriously, she died then? Like that was her grave?
Yeah. Because I wanted to see that she actually died. I mean, I still have hope.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw, her garment, like you reminded me, like her garment was, in the hands. They had it in the hand and she was right there. Alive. I don't know. I just have hope that she is.
Yeah. And not to be a Debbie Downer, but I will be. But T-Dog was eaten. The only found remains. Yeah, and Lori, there was no sign of her besides flesh.
Yeah. I know, but we know what happened to those guys. Yeah. I mean, we didn't see.
Because if Maggie and
I just want to be in
Carl,
me too.
If Maggie and Carl weren't there with Lori, they wouldn't have known Lori died too, like there would have been no evidence besides blood.
Yeah, and the baby would be gone too. Yeah,
that's right.
So they just have to do a guessing thing, like that has to be her or
Carol
or something,
I don't like it.
I know. I'm just saying, like that's because they don't have any evidence.
I know, but that's the world now, I guess.
I hope not.
I'm too sad.
And it is sad because, no matter what, you can't find someone. Something extremely devastating happened. You have this major threat that will, it doesn't die. Like you have to stab it in the head, and it just stays there. It just lives, if you want to call it living, but it's just active, waiting to eat something all the time. It's going to survive longer than you, most likely.
I'm still kind of well, we found Merle. I mean, Merle's alive. He's alive and kicking.
And it's been a while,
he's kicking pretty well right now.
Sure is.
Yeah, he's doing well.
Yes.
Hey, maybe she'll get an arm too. Yeah! No, that's what happens when you disappear.
That governor, he's really bizarre.
Yeah, he's...
The governor, yes.
He's good at being like that, though. Just his looks alone, how he just looks at you and he almost, removes himself. Or I don't know what it is, but he, gets intrigued. He's, super intrigued by things, too. And yeah, he's pretty scary. So shall we get into this episode?
Yes, let's do that.
So we're watching on Netflix, 306.
It means something. The way it's all set up like that.
Oh.
Governor was right to send us out. The legs make an O, and that's a back. It says go back.
Oh. Brilliant.
Hey! Knock it off! What the hell's wrong with you? I'm gonna keep calling you Neil. All right?
He just said, your name.
No, Michonne.
Oh, yes.
Oh! Whoa.
See? She can't leave alive. They sent the party out to get her.
That's right.
Nobody leaves.
That's right. A kid's smart though. Go back.
That's right.
Yeah, that was funny.
Where are you?
I can't say.
Why?
You could be 1,000 miles away.
It's just away from them.
On an island. On a boat.
We can pull our weight. We can help you.
I'd have to talk to the group first.
Please, please,
But then
don't go. Just... We're dying here.
Oh, maybe it is the governor's place.
I have to get back. Just wanted to check on Carl.
Rick, we can handle taking out the bodies.
Can't even look at the baby. He can't.
Let's go. We don't ever let our own turn. Never.
Oh.
Seems like you also encourage people to punch each other in the face. Fiorina, if it's an escape, I don't think it's the right one. It's brutality for fun, and I think the world's brutal enough already. I want to contribute. Everyone else does.
Well, Robbie could use some help in food
I want to
distro.
work the wall.
You ever do that?
Why is it?
Make sure the phone's working.
Hello?
You could be dangerous. Have you killed anyone?
Two outsiders who tried to draw on me. One threw me to walkers. The other one, he was one of our own.
How'd you lose your wife?
How do you know I had a wife?
You have a boy and a baby.
Hello?
See, I don't know.
Hello?
When the gov asked me to do something, I do it. I figure we can start tomorrow. There's a training area, some hay bales. There's even a bow you can use. I mean, it's worth more than my car. So I totally killed him for it.
I had to kill my sister.
Sucks, right?
Yeah. I got
He's gonna reach it.
Oh, see, she's been too,
Good. He needs him to talk to him.
Still feel it. Wiggling my toes right now.
That's so weird, huh?
She was sorry for the things that happened. She told me that.
I got a call.
What?
Someone called. They said they were just dialing numbers and I picked up. If it's safe, we'll get there. Don't tell the rest of the group, not yet.
Wow!
oh my God.
No! Hurry up, sweetheart.
No,
Cut him.
no, no,
Right
no,
now.
no, 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 sure.
Ew!
Yeah.
Where'd she go?
There's probably just one or two of them.
Oh, yeah, right?
Don't look, they got much to fight.
I don't know.
You know, my mom, she liked to smoke in bed. Virginia Slims. We heard sirens getting louder. Yeah, they jumped in their bikes. Ran after it, you know, hoping to see something worth seeing. That was my mom in bed. Burnt down to nothing. People said it was better that way. I don't know. Just made it seem like it wasn't real, you know?
I ended it. It was real.
You were told we don't go over unless we have to.
I just wanted a little practice. I liked the fights. I didn't like that I liked them. Are you saying that I like you too?
I think I'm growing on you.
It's been a good day's work.
But she killed Tim and Crowley.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep going.
She ain't right in the head. You're right.
He's gonna
Can't
kill
cut
him.
corners on this one.
He's gonna kill him.
Hear that bird?
I'm so worried. No! Oh, damn!
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Oh, they're not even going by her.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, they are going by her. I'm so nervous.
You should talk about it, Rick.
Rick?
That
How
sounds...
do you know my name? That's so weird. Get the hell
Oh
out
my
of there.
God, yeah, they must be in there.
Oh, is that her group? Getting supplies? Yeah.
Yeah.
Clear outside. It's a beautiful day.
Oh my gosh.
You're the kind of guy who waxes his car every weekend, right?
No, I wasn't particularly proud of my car or my house. So how long's it been? Since you have whiskey this good. You don't have to be ashamed about liking the fight. Or a fight in the fight. Most people don't have it. What it takes to see the whole story. Being able to live with it, to use it.
Well, I'm not planning on dying.
No, neither am I. It just happens.
Keep drinking.
Yeah.
And where is it, y'all good people?
Oh, crap.
Crap, he's there.
Come on.
Oh,
Gotta save them.
Jesus!
You made it.
He doesn't look happy.
No hard feelings. Huh?
I don't take him.
Oh, hold on, just hold up.
Whoa!
Hold up.
No.
Hold up.
Back up.
Hey.
No, don't!
No.
Son of a bitch.
See that?
No, you bastard.
We're not going back to our camp.
No. We're going somewhere else.
Michelle's there.
No, don't bring him back to the Woodbury. Oh, the formula, everything is there. Uh-oh, growling. Oh, he didn't have a
Too much
chance.
ammo, guys.
Whoa.
All kinds of...
Yeah, big pussy.
Ew!
It's Carol's knife.
Carol's knife. That would have been,
That's really
that would have been
bizarre,
gone
I
if he said my name.
How do you know me?
And you know them, Rick.
Because we're watching.
Baby, what happened?
Baby, what happened?
I loved you.
Oh, so it's really nothing.
Oh, I made a deal with myself. I would keep you alive. I love you.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Out, baby.
Ooh, they're
Mercy Daisy.
having some good pastime.
Do you want to see my fish tank?
Oh, God, this is horrible.
Company. Then Biter's got in the middle of it. Then I got her. Her head. The sword. We got caught in a crowd.
Miracle. He had to go through that.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Oh.
She's alive.
Oh my gosh, I had a
Yes.
feeling. I was hoping she was lying. God.
That's great.
Yeah. God.
She's like, I have what you need.
Don't.
Please let me be
Right,
part of your
no,
group.
No.
He's like, wow, you intrigue me.
Oh, darn.
Awesome.
God,
That's
yes,
great.
gosh,
She
yes.
has a nice group to
Yes.
go to. And she's phenomenal.
I think it's probably a good thing she had the basket too, right? With the
Yes.
formula and stuff. in
Yes,
there.
I have.
Good.
And then she can give
Yes.
them what she saw,
Yeah.
you know, with her group, with their group, you know, being, you know, pretty much just ambushed by Merle.
That's right.
Talking about
Gosh,
Glenn
yeah.
and Maggie and
Yeah. my gosh.
Man, that's
Thank
not
God
going to
she
be good
met
when they
up with
get together with.
Oh boy.
Confront them.
Yeah. I mean, that's scary because, like, we know we don't know a lot about Merle, but we've seen how he's been acting since the start.
That's
and
right.
here, like, Glenn would not put his gun down, and rightfully so, because look how quick he was triggered to turn the odds against them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
it is.
he definitely takes advantage of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Sure does.
And
Right.
Glenn knew it. He's like, no, I'll bring your brother out here. You know, yes, he's alive, but I'll have him come meet you here.
Good for him. But,
Which I think that was a good decision on Glenn's part to be like
Absolutely,
that, to keep
yeah.
it safe and
keep
controlled.
away from the other people.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have that.
No.
So Merle, instead of trying to make them go back to the prison to see his brother, he decided to take Glenn and Maggie to his own camp.
That's right. I think it
Woodbury.
was a good tactic on his part because he didn't really kill Michonne, and he needed something else to make the governor happy.
Yeah.
Like he wanted her head and her sword.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't have that, but I have these two people here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of obvious there, but what goes through your mind at that moment when, you know, the governor looked upset when Merle said, "Oh, I don't have the head or the sword." Like he
It's
wanted
like, what do
it
you
that
mean?
bad.
It's almost like trophies.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like he
It
wants to
is
make
like that.
sure that the threat is not, you know,
It's all
it's been
gone.
extinguished. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no more
Yeah,
threat.
definitely, yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's just like trophies.
That's right.
Yeah, because here, you know, he has a fish tank and he has this obsession with these heads
Oh,
of
right. Yes.
past people that he's killed, or I'm assuming
Or
that's
they
probably
want
his.
to
The one tank that is really weird though. Why he would keep them are the two walkers that Michonne had. You know, that he has those heads, the two walkers, in a tank where they weren't really witnesses, but maybe just trophies of sorts.
Yeah,
And
so maybe
preserves
he
them
just
in the
has some
water
random
or
ones,
whatever
too.
solution is in that tank, those tanks.
Yuck.
Yeah.
So it's just that
Yeah.
extra level of crazy in my head
Crazy,
where
it
I'm
sure
like,
is.
here
Oh,
he wants
yeah.
power, and just to like always look at this every night or however often he goes
Yes,
in there to
look
look
at
at
how
these heads in a
great
freaking
I
fish tank to
am.
preserve
Oh, yeah.
them. It's like really makes you think,
Mm-hmm.
question things, and to sleep with Andrea, to have
I was
sex
gonna
with
say,
her.
yeah, I didn't think she was going to do that. I was really upset. Well, I didn't like the way that she went with him.
But she doesn't know. Like,
Yeah.
she knows nothing
She has
about
no
how
idea.
bad
Wait
he is.
until,
No.
you know, she was accepting to the fight thing.
Yeah,
she
I know,
liked
but,
that.
yeah.
But what is she going to do if she
boy,
finds out? And
yeah.
you know damn well she's going to be a little snoopy.
Yeah.
And see a
That's
little
right.
bit more of this mysterious man.
Yeah.
So it's a different kind of world now, and the governor, he's saying that, not that you can believe everything he says, but he's saying that he's trying to give something to the people with the fight to make them not be afraid and to kind of have fun with it. Now, we were saying before it's really messed up, but were you surprised that Andrea kind of liked it?
Yeah,
I was
surprised.
surprised at that
Definitely
because,
surprised at
yeah, you know, she's pretty level-headed. She's a great fighter herself. She's a great aim, and she wants to fight them, but she also respects what they can do. You know, she lost a loved one. She lost friends. And I think having that fight, it just, you disrespect what can happen to these people. Like if the wall was ever breached, God forbid, say like that girl that's going to train her with the bow and arrow, like once if she couldn't get it, you know, and once if it did, or there's a breach and it comes into their society, those people that are completely, you know, pretty much helpless,
That's right.
that are letting, you know, other people do certain jobs, and if they don't know how to, you know, defend themselves, they're going to be screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Sure will be.
So maybe in a way the
think
fights
it's
will make you unafraid to go after them, but it doesn't mean that they're going to survive trying to go after them. You might make more biters or
Right.
walkers out
I
of
think
that.
they're going to have their
Some
guard
are gonna
down,
get
thinking they are,
Definitely.
you know, just, you know, mindless, you know.
They're protected right now.
Yeah, and like you said,
I
that
don't
woman
know.
on the wall, that younger woman, and she was so confident. She's like, "Oh yeah, like I'm the best," and You know, look, I even had to kill my dad, which is messed up, but everyone has a messed up story. They lost everyone. You know, and she can't even shoot that one walker. She already wasted so much ammo, so many arrows.
She shot, you know, she lost 2 arrows doing it.
Right.
I thought Andrea was going to go over and get the 2 arrows. Oh, and by the way, here you go.
I know. I was like, can I have those, please? But for Andrea just to jump off the wall, like, it's so natural for her because she's a survivor and she went out and just handled it.
Right.
So when she said, like, I kind of liked the games, you know, it's surprising, but at the same time, it's a different kind of world, and she just walks right up to walkers now and just kills them. Like, before she was terrified, and she likes not being terrified. She's very different now. So in a way, you know, trying to make it positive, I guess. Yeah, it's... I try to see it that way, but I still, of course, think it's really messed up to like the games like that.
I think it's wrong. I think it's really wrong.
Yeah, and dangerous. If it gets out of control, you're going to have infected inside, you know?
That's right.
I mean, when you die, you get infected, but hopefully you can control that, you know, if you have someone sick or something. But yeah, like that can get out of control quickly when you already have walkers actively around where you live.
And you have a handful of people that go out, you know, on the prowl, like with Merle and the guys, and they're very skilled. One guy was a little apprehensive. Well, he was new to the group, but that guy that Merle couldn't pronounce his name, Neil.
Yeah.
But I mean, so you have those, you know, those guys that are professionals out there, you know what to do. You know, if you have people that are on the wall, you know, trying to defend, they can get a breach quick.
That's right. Yeah.
And for those guys to go out after Michonne, we knew, you know, she wasn't...
back.
That was so awesome. I love that.
So smart.
But, you know, it's true. They are not going to let you live after you leave there.
That's for sure.
And for him, that's going to bite him in the ass. Well, now she's with our group. They're going to go back for their people. They're going to go back for Glenn and Maggie. And there's going to be some friction there. And the governor's going to find out Michonne's alive, and he's going to get really pissed at Merle. That's my assumption.
I mean, I thought, how did you feel about Michonne in the woods getting hunted and being the hunter as well?
Well,
Man,
she survived, you know. She had to take
You know what?
herself.
She's like, I know you're coming after me. I know.
Good for her.
I know you guys you're going to try to kill me because I left. She knew that already.
Definitely.
She already knew they were
Nobody
bad.
actually does leave,
That's right.
They make a good show of it, but...
She's like, you know what? Bring it on.
That's right.
So do you find it disturbing, or do you find it disturbing that she's actually killing people? Because we're so used to seeing walkers getting chopped up.
I'm not disturbed by it because
she has to protect
she
herself.
knows she's got a good, you know, she can sense people and she knows they're bad people.
Yeah,
and
to get her.
It was true. She knew that they were going to come after her, and she just went, okay, go back. Otherwise, you're going to fight with me. And Merle was scared by her. Yeah. I think he was very scared because Neil wanted to go and keep going after her.
Because he was mad his friends just died.
Yes.
So
And Merle's like, no, we can't take her on. We're going back and we're just going to lie.
We're not shedding our blood for it.
That's right. Yeah, so I think he was a little fearful
sure
of her.
Yeah. So she definitely held her own there.
Yeah.
She sure did.
And she was listening to Glenn and Maggie, and she knew the directions to the prison, and she's like, I know a peace offering, and I can get in there.
Oh, good, yeah.
So
Thank goodness.
Very smart.
For her, yeah.
Thank goodness she was listening to them and hearing and watching how they are.
Yes, observing and not just going for the suburban and just taking off. You know, she was really being observant. And
she could have assumed they were from Woodbury, you know, and that could have been really bad.
Right.
So it's good that she did hear a lot of nice things about a baby and then
and then kissing and being cute together and you know, get a toy for the baby.
And how Glenn was with Merle. She saw that, so you know.
Yeah, with them taking.
Yeah, and then she took the formula. She took the basket. Yeah,
that was good. Now going to Rick now on the phone.
I know. I completely fell for it. I'm like, oh no, he just lost. He was just completely gone. He had to go through that on his own.
Yeah, see.
And, you know, just make it as, you know, I do love her. She loves me. And, you know, now, you know, he's thinking, I have to take care of these kids. Lori would want that.
That's right. Yeah. Well, that's good that.
And I have to, snap out of it, and I have to do what's best for my kids and my group.
So do you think that was all in his head, or do you think it was like a religious connection where he actually did kind of connect with the dead, with his loved ones? And
no, I think it was just
I think it was just in his head more or less, and not anything else.
Yeah,
I mean, it could have been both things, but
I think it was in his head. But I think it's kind of nice to think that, there is someone out there looking over us, and maybe he did have, like, that was her last way to connect with him, to be like, it's okay, you can let go. There's Carl, there's people you need to take care of. So I think that's a nice thing to think that way. But yeah, like, I took it as it was in his head.
I think, that's how I took it, that it was in his head, and he had to get through, he had to think, okay, over time, we would have gotten over our differences. I love her. Deep inside, I love her. She loved me. And, I have to carry on with this family. We got this far. And through her love, through knowing that I know she loved me and I loved her, our love together, I'm going to make sure these kids are going to be okay.
I also had a feeling when Herschel picked the phone up, too, that he was...
And it was nothing. Yeah, it was static.
So, and I thought maybe, that's what he was going through, something there.
Yeah.
But it floored me when she said Rick. I'm like, Rick, what the hell? Yeah. I said, are they in the prison? What's going on?
Yeah, first of the white thing.
There?
How
did
you
you
kids?
know?
Oh, okay. And then it's like,
right,
oh, Rick, how'd you get that though?
That's
Like, there's no
right,
explaining that.
Yeah.
So big one too at the end. Carol.
My favorite. I'm so happy. I was like,
too.
I thought
I had a feeling
there was something in there that
God, I was so happy about that.
I was like, I thought it was going to be a bigger threat. Waiting. Oh, they're just slow walkers. We'll get them on the way out. I thought that was going to somehow, play a part in them not being able to get out. They were going to be a bigger threat, but it was just Carol.
Yeah. So she's probably been there for a little while, but she is alive.
I'm so happy.
It'll make Daryl feel so good too. You could tell that he just.
Oh yeah, he's like,
so,
and he was so pissed off because he found her knife.
Yes.
Yeah, and he was just stabbing it over and over into everything. He was just like letting it out, just with that. So I think that was a good scene too, just seeing that, because he's a very closed off kind of person. He doesn't really, he doesn't really open up, but I will say that he was talking to Carl and trying to.
He opened up a little bit, yes, a little bit, and
yeah. Now we know that Carl shot his mom, but for him to say it in that way, it's even more sad, because she was out, like she passed out from shock, getting cut open. So she was still alive when he shot her. So he really did kill her. I mean, there was no choice there. She will eventually die and have a slow death, and it'll be horrible for her if she wakes up during that and then slowly dies and then turns. But I feel like that's even more. I mean, it's humane for Lori, but for Carl, he killed his mom.
He killed his mom, but with him. He's such a mature kid. I mean, he's matured so quickly over this, and he knows it's inevitable. She's going to turn, and he'd rather have the power before she turns. He doesn't want to see his mom turn and then kill like he did with Shane. He had to with Shane, but I mean, he knows what's going to happen. It's inevitable. Put her out of her misery before that even happens. Yeah. So
he's been through a lot for his age.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Isn't it good to see everyone like family now? Like how Daryl's like the older brother talking to Carl, explaining
Herschel's
her
grandpa.
Or something. Yeah. Yeah. I know him just coming around the corner to talk to Rick, Herschel, like I was like, oh, it gives you that like
Aunt Maggie and Uncle Glenn going out for supplies.
Yeah. That's good. Everyone is proactive and they go out and they pull their own weight and they really care for each other, and I think that's so
a good
important.
Group, see?
Yeah, they're going to have Michonne, who's an epic warrior.
Now, the thing is, though, you know how they are with outsiders, and now they have that other inmate that's part of the group mixed in with them, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
So will they just accept Michonne? Like, how do you decide when someone's good or not? Because you just don't know.
Yeah.
Like, we know because we've been following both people, or all, you know, all these people. But...
I think Rick's there. I think he's going to see her standing there. And he's gonna say, yeah, she understands how the walkers, you know, behave. They're not bothering her. She looks like a survivor. Mm-hmm. And he's gonna say, why do you have a basket of formula and ammo in your basket? And they're gonna communicate immediately.
Sure,
yeah.
I mean,
yeah. And also to say too, a long time ago, I think it was like the second episode of The Walking Dead, that Glenn and Rick, they covered themselves.
That's right.
Guts, right?
That's right. And he's going to know that she knows that through experience.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And especially when you cut a walker's guts open before and spits it all over you. That was nasty.
Luckily, they didn't get in her mouth. She was spitting, but
I know.
Yeah, that's like the worst. She's like in her mouth.
I almost threw up. I tell you
that would be like. So I think we'll end it there, guys. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon, as always. Bye, guys. Until next time.
Oh, boy.